Hello, beautiful souls. This is Michelle with Upgrade in Progress. Coming by today for perhaps another daily download. Spreading love and remaining in the high vibration. Every now and then I dip down into the lower realms via, an emotional trigger. But today is mostly about, it is speaking on that emotional trigger, but from a little bit of a different perspective. So I'm going to combine some of the things that I've been putting out on social media and that have kind of been in my space and my energy recently. And one is about being brave, and the other one is about speaking our truth. So this daily download is really a combining of the two. And here's why. Because in the world that we live in right now, I don't know what happened, but it changed. It changed dramatically. And in today's world right now, you have to be really, really brave to speak up, because what is happening is there is just a fury of emotions and triggers and divisions going on. So, relationships are ending, partnerships are breaking up. The division is, and it's on, it's in a political realm, it's on a religious realm, it's on a health realm. It's all encompassing. There is one side of the aisle or the other. There is incredible division going on right now. And to not see it, So back to the daily download of, this is my moment to be brave and to speak my truth. So a few months ago, I saw many, celebrities, politicians, people in the public doing these little videos of why they were wearing the mask. For example, they'd go on and they say, I'm gonna wear a mask, or maybe it was, I'm quarantining. I don't know. There was a combination of the two. I'm wearing a mask for my neighbors. I'm wearing a mask for my children, for my elderly neighbors. My point is, it was kind of predictive in that it was laying the foundation for, if you didn't do it, you were in fact selfish. So here's where I think I'm being brave, and here's where I think I'm asking for help, because what's happening is, from what I see, is you must wear a mask or you are bad. And the bad is you're selfish, you're spreading disease, you're ignorant. There's a whole host of reasons. The world that we living in, to me, has turned into a second grade playground, where everybody's making fun of or picking on everybody who doesn't believe what they believe. So it doesn't matter what side of the divide you fall on, there is a projection of that on an epic level. So back to my bravery and my truth. So if all of those people can put out videos about why they are wearing a mask, this is mine. This is Michelle with Upgrade in Progress, giving you the reasons why I am not wearing a mask. One, I don't believe it. I don't believe the mainstream media and all this information. They've already been called out on the carpet for the lies. The two different scenes of chaos that they were trying to create were copied and pasted, and they just put two different cities on it. The numbers, they've already been busted. Doctoring death certificates, if you die in a motorcycle accident, but you happen to test positive for COVID-19, the cause of death becomes COVID-19 and not the motorcycle. So, I've seen and witnessed the misinformation, the hypocrisy, the back and forth, the flip-flop. So I don't believe. That, in addition to, I've done additional research and finding out all of the things that is being put out into mainstream media. 2, I'm healthy. I should not have to wear a mask because I'm not spreading disease. There's nothing wrong with me, nor do I fear getting this thing. I would not even mind being in a room full of people with COVID-19 because one of two things is going to happen. 1, I'm not going to get it at all. Or 2, I might get sick a little bit because the survival rate is still 99.9 something. It's still an incredibly high survival rate. So it just doesn't make sense. Another reason is, Fauci himself has been quoted as saying, well, it's really more symbolic of being a good human. As soon as I heard that word, symbolic, I believed that anyway. And I also believe that when you're being deceived and when it's coming from malevolent forces, they somehow have to kind of tell you what they're doing, but it's buried, and all of that stuff is kind of coming to light, as especially like with the pedophilia and the trafficking, and I've seen videos where it's embedded for symbolism. So my point is, as soon as he uttered those words that it's more symbolic of being a good human, well, here's the thing. I am a good human. I don't need Fauci to tell me I am or am not. It is not for Fauci or anybody else to tell you whether or not you're a good human. But that's exactly what's happening. So again, I don't believe it. I see the conflicting information. I like to breathe. I'm not going to suffocate myself. I think numbers are going up because I think the people who are getting sick are the ones that are suffocating themselves. They're already unhealthy. And then you add insult to injury. This is the insult. The injury is the unhealthy body and vehicle. So you add insult to injury and you're creating a conduit for the virus, and then they just make you believe that it's because of other people, because nobody wants to tell people that by not taking care of yourself you are at risk for many things, and this is just yet another one. So again, it's not about projection. This is all about me and making my decision and me bravely standing up and going, I am not going to wear a mask because of the symbolism, because I'm not playing the game, because I have literally seen the man behind the curtain, and it's bullshit. It's all bullshit. I'm not going to sit here and say I know why, because I've heard a number of different reasons why this might be playing out, and I don't know the truth. I don't know if it's 5G. I don't know if it's New World Order, more top-down control. All of these things are very likely possible, but I don't know that. All I know is what I've done, what feels right to me, and putting on a mask does not just not putting on a mask, but being told that you must put on the mask or you will be vilified. That's the one that's setting off all the red flags. It's not rebellion. It's not pride. It's literally going, wah, 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 something's wrong, something's wrong, something's wrong, because this world is closing in on all of us. It looks like many people have just, blindly put it on and are sailing along and they don't care. And that's okay. That's their journey. But what I happen to believe is that the next step is the vaccine, because they're going to want to have proof. This is the proof right now. This is the proof right now that you believe and you're complying. So after they want to take off the mask, because that's not going to last forever. So the next step is the vaccine, and then you're going to have proof. So if people don't see that as top-down control, then I think that's, part of still being asleep. But again, this is my video, this is my truth, and this is Michelle saying, these are the reasons why I will not wear a mask. And I am not a bad person. I'm not a diseased person, I'm not a selfish person, and I'm not an ignorant person. In fact, I am just the opposite. Me thinketh you protest too much. So those that are pushing, me thinketh you protest too much. What are you hiding? I love you. This is Michelle with Upgrade in Progress, bravely standing in my truth, saying, nope, I'm not playing your game. I am sovereign, I am free, I'll make my own choices, and I will love everybody and anybody that I want to. So I hope that you guys stand in your truth. Whatever it is, I honor you. I only ask that you do the same for me and everybody else who believes differently than you during these times. I love you. Namaste.